All right, everybody, we are going live shortly. We'll be talking about Doctor Strange 2 potential director. Then we're talking about Birds of Prey. Maybe we're gonna talk about the Oscars tonight. Maybe about the in the Spirit Awards because Kelvin likes Aubrey Plaza. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll go to some nonsense. We'll see. And we're starting quite soon.
Oh, babe. Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 52nd episode. Today we'll be talking about lots of things. Doctor Strange, the whatever the Aubrey Plaza just hosted stuff, and then Albert's going to talk about his experience in Birds of Prey. But most important of all, nonsense. We got me, Kelvin, we got Albert, Ariq and Teguh is MIA. We don't know where they are or what happened to them. Maybe missing in action or maybe killed in action. Who knows?
I hope it's the first part, not the second.
So yeah, Albert.
Calvin. So
are we just gonna talk nonsense now?
Well, before we do that, apparently, based on what Anchor tells, because we're able to do podcasting to Anchor, based on Anchor statistics, we've been getting a lot of new listenership, a lot of new people listening to us. So, in case this is their first time listening to us, let's explain what this show is all about. Let's explain, if there was to be a Wikipedia page of like the Councilman show, and there is a Wikipedia page of Kelvin Yohanes, what will be written there?
Wait, about Kelvin Yohanes or about the Councilman?
Kelvin Yohanes first. There is a Wikipedia page about Kelvin Yohanes. What will be like the first few sentences?
An Asian boy. Born in Kelvin Yohanes, an Asian boy born in Bogor in 1st of March 1999. That will be the first sentence.
Well, mine would probably be similar, I guess. Albert, an Indonesian.
No. Yours will be like
Jakarta.
Oh, everyone's favorite lonely little boy, Albert, Jonathan Albert Wiradharma, born in. That's what your first sentence will be like.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, literally, we are just what the show is all about and who we are. Kelvin, Albert, we are best friends from high school, along with Kelvin and did I say Kelvin again? Along with Ariq and Teguh.
Yeah,
and we just
to Kelvin.
to Kelvin. No, it's Ariq, Teguh, who aren't here, like what Kelvin said, and then it's me, and then we just decided one day that we want to talk about movies, and then we go to college differently. We haven't talked in a while, and then I brought up the idea. Let's try to shoot.
We haven't talked face to face in a while.
Yeah, literally, I haven't talked face to face in a while. And so I was like, it started off with Infinity War. I'm like, let's talk about it for an hour, and then we become a show, and then we eventually.
It's not even an hour, Albert. It's like what, 3 hours?
Things develop from there, and now we're an official podcast. Ta-da!
Yay! Yeah, that's like the very, very short story of it. That's not how it. Yeah, there was a whole other thing before the Councilman stuff.
Yeah, later one day we might do like a special episode, like maybe a 100th episode if we ever reach it. But we'll do like the biography of Councilmen. All four of us will try to tell the story of how everything exists.
We'll tell the stories of how this council is made from the ashes. The council is born from council boys to council men.
I don't recall you ever being called council boys.
It was a different thing. It was council brawl. No.
Anyway, so we'll be doing a bunch of nonsense, and then maybe around the half hour mark we'll start talking about the movie stuff. And then we do have some viewer questions either from Twitter or Instagram. So
Yay!
we'll try to answer that, and we'll see if we have time. We'll do something else. If not, then we'll see what happens. So yeah,
I really enjoy answering questions for some reasons. Like, remember when we in high school, I think, when I introduced you guys to like the game Spyfall?
yes.
Like, I got so annoyed that nobody is asking me questions.
In case anyone is wondering, Spyfall is a game on your. It's based on a card game, I believe. But
I
you can
think
do it
so.
on your mobile app now, where you basically one person is a spy and everyone else is not a spy, and they're in the same location, and the spy have to figure out the location. Basically, this is the gist of it.
Yep. And then everyone else that's not a spy will know the location, and everyone will have different roles. And then the spy's job is
Right.
to guess
Mhm.
what's the location. Basically, that's it. But yeah, some like I don't know why you guys rarely ever ask me when playing that game. I was sad.
Uh, I don't. I don't recall. We honestly haven't played in so long. I don't recall.
Yeah, I know, I know.
It's been so
It's been a
long.
while too. I do.
The game is
It's fun
fun
though
though.
playing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, so
Yeah. A different game that I really love. It's Chameleon. Have I ever played Chameleon with you?
no, I don't. I've seen in Higa TV. I have not watched them play it. I
Uh huh.
just know it's called Chameleon.
Ninja Milk.
Okay,
Anyway,
Albert, you've been promoting that it's everywhere.
no, grinding guy. If you're watching this, sponsor us with Ninja Milk.
You did appear in this video for like a millisecond something.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Chameleon is basically similar to Spyfall, in which everyone it have a category. So example, superheroes. So everyone knows the superhero. Example is Ant-Man, except there's one person who's Chameleon, and they have to blend in. And the way how they figure it out is each of them have to say a word to describe the character or describe the thing, but it cannot be too obvious where the chameleon will figure it out. But it have to be good enough where other people will not suspect that you're the chameleon.
It's like Spyfall, but with
Let,
less words.
it's like Spyfall, but it's like only one word each, and instead of a place, it's usually a different thing. But yeah, it's literally like that. And at one point, I was playing with my cousin Jason, and he can testify to this with Angie as well. And I cannot remember what the topic was. I want to say, what was the topic? The topic might be like dreams or something like that, or like nightmares. If I'm not wrong, I was a chameleon. If I'm not wrong, the word that they got is like naked or something, because sometimes you dream that you're naked or for some reason. I really don't remember what the category is, but I remember that the word is actually naked.
Mhm.
And so my brain, for some reason, like those moments where your brain just go like several layers deep and you start thinking of something and you go deeper, and
Yeah.
something happens.
I've been through that a lot.
Like I was like, I don't know what to say, but I don't even remember my process. I was thinking of something and it goes to something else, like so deep. And for some reason I said birthmark.
Birthmark?
Yeah, for some reason I said birthmark. I don't even know
I guess
why.
I can relate how we go from naked to birthmark. That
But
I can relate.
the thing is, I didn't know that it was naked. I was a chameleon, and I somehow said birthmark.
Oh wait, you don't know the it's
Yeah,
naked?
because I'm the chameleon.
Ah.
And then like Jason, I think he's the one who said it. He wasn't the chameleon, and he got suspected as the chameleon because he said rat. Because there are some of those naked mole rats or something like that.
It's no one knows about the animals that much.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's funny how he's not the chameleon and I'm the chameleon, and somehow, some way, I thought of the word birthmark. Out
Birthmark.
of everything in the single world, I thought of birthmark and said it, and then they thought like, oh, okay, that makes sense, and everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, okay, yeah. I tried to
Nice.
blend in, and then that was still just a crazy game story. Oh shoot! Well, Kelvin disappeared. I'll try to figure out what happened while Kelvin is gone. But yeah, this is we're recording in the morning as usual. Let just a little behind the scenes. We are supposed to. Kelvin is back. Hey, Kel. What just
I,
happened?
ac- I accidentally throw my inhaler to my mouse, which accidentally hit the left click, which where the cursor is accidentally placed on the back button.
Wow. What are the chances to
The-
throw your in? The perks of recording stuff online.
Dude, uh, yeah. What were we saying before?
I was just about to say behind the scenes. We were supposed to record this a couple of hours ago, and then things go derailed.
Okay, here. First, you fell asleep. Albert and Teguh. No, not Albert. Ariq and Teguh. Okay,
Here, let me
go.
let me
Okay,
let me
you.
let me preface this. I'm in the US. You guys are in Asia, which is like mostly in nighttime right now. It's very early in the morning for me. So I was like, okay, let's do this early in the morning. I already woke up. I set my alarm, and I wait for a couple of minutes. No one happened to be online. I don't know where you guys are because we had a group chat, but I cannot really know if you guys are responding or wherever you guys are. So I decided, you know what? Call me if you guys are actually gonna be on the show. I'm gonna try to take a quick nap, and then I eventually did fall asleep. And you wanna explain from your end?
Hey, I had to finish a report. Okay, and I did not. And I did not read the message, but I assume that someone. If I didn't see the time either. I was just focusing on my work, but I was thinking that someone would call me. If you're going to record. So just keep on typing away, and I look at then when I opened the line, I was like, "Oh, Albert wants Albert is asleep." So I tried to call him twice. He didn't reply. I'm like, "Well," I thought today will be like cancelled or something, but hey, here we are.
We're not
Yep.
gonna cancel an episode. We'll figure out a way
Yeah,
to
we are
release
not.
it eventually.
Dude, my
What?
like, I took a winter session, right? Just like
Uh-huh.
it's hellish, man. Kind of hellish.
Kind of
I took a
hellish.
winter session. I took a winter session. It gives you like 2 credits. Yeah.
So
And
wait,
like
this
when
is
you
this
think
is
of
like this is like like a winter semester
yeah,
basically.
like winter
Okay.
class basically, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
my holiday is supposed to start already since like last week, I think. Yeah. But like yeah, this when you think of winter session, how long do you think it is for?
Winter break is usually like less
two
than a
months
month.
for me. For
Oh,
me
two
it's like two
months. Okay.
months. Yeah.
That's kind
How
of
long
long.
do you think the winter break this winter session is?
I'm. Is it not the 2 months?
No, it's not the 2 months.
8 weeks? Wait, that's 2 months. Never mind. That's 2 months. Six weeks. 6 weeks. 3 weeks. 5 weeks.
5
5 days.
days.
Wow.
This winter session is only 5 days, gives you 2 credits. You go to class from 8 a.m. to 2:50 p.m. And then in this
Uh,
class, especially, it's so you like for every class for every class you have to write a 1,000 word lecture review every day. So I have to write. So in 4 days, that means I'll write about 4,000 words of lecture review, and on the last day it will be final test.
geez, that's
and
that.
my
That's what
and
class is this?
and family business management. Yeah, and you
Okay.
know the I start. And here's the thing: I start my class on Friday. You would think the next class would be on like Monday? No, it goes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then final test on Tuesday.
Oh shoot.
I have I have class yesterday and today. That's how I was
Shit.
doing my report.
That's
And the
so
report
weird.
is due on the same day before 11:55 p.m.
Do you know? So since I'm guessing winter semester, there is not only one class. There is lots of class, right? Do you know if other classes like this as well, or is it only your class?
In APU, all winter session is about 5 days only.
And it goes through Saturday and Sunday as well.
Yep.
That
But
is
the 1,000 word lecture review thing is just my class.
Yeah, every class is different. I just happen to be blending with that one. Man, well,
Yeah,
good luck.
yeah.
Good luck on your exam on Tuesday.
God damn. Like that means tomorrow I have to write a report, then study.
Oh man, that's
God
rough.
damn. You just
Well,
start
hopefully,
your semester, don't you? Like not really start.
my
In the middle?
fall semester. This is the by Monday it will be my fourth week, I believe. Yeah, fourth week. I
Oh,
have an
that's
exam already.
oh wow. That's
I already have an exam. I just had an exam for my psychology class, and it was okay. And in 2 week time, I have all my CNIT. I'm a CIT major. All my CNIT classes have an exam during the span of 2 days, 3 days. So yeah,
Every time you mention about computer stuff, all I can think of is it when I took
that
programming.
your stupid ass question. That that is
I took
hold on.
programming, right?
Hold on. That is
I,
if anyone go to my Twitter profile, that is you know how you can pin a tweet. I pinned that tweet. I literally pinned
oh,
that
you
tweet of
did?
our conversation. It's so that's how stupid it is.
Yeah. So if anyone don't know, on semester 2, I think I took programming class, right? I know Albert takes computer major or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or
I
something.
took programming. So I asked Albert. I asked in the group chat, Bert, do you know how to do programming? Then Albert asked me, what language? Then with extreme confidence, I answered, English lah.
No,
Everyone else
no
just
shit.
kind of, everyone else just face palm.
Like
It took me a while. Then I realized, oh, that language.
first of all, ever since you said that, I have been thinking like, do people of different language, the one that have different keyboards, do they actually code in their own language? Which to the answer, I don't think is yes, because it will be
No,
it will be ridiculously tough if someone codes in like Japanese or Korean and someone codes in Indonesia, and then if they have to transfer their code, how's that gonna work? Because I'm pretty sure it's not like that. So yeah,
I'm very sure programming have like it's like a universal language kind of thing, you know?
pretty much English. Pretty much, you're not wrong. It's English, but there are like
Yeah,
language within that.
English. Am I wrong? No.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, god damn.
But yeah, yeah, you got your semester going. I have my semester going. I have, in case you guys don't know, I run while I'm in Purdue. I'm studying in Purdue. I run a club here called Real Genius, which we do movie
Well,
trivia.
I thought you're a
Which,
part of the club, not you run the club.
well,
Or are you?
I am one of the officers in there. I'm one of the founding father.
Oh.
I'm founder founding member, so I'm one of the officers still now.
How many how many sons you have, Albert? How many fathers?
Well, there is a total of 5 founding fathers. One of them left. The other 4 is still here, and we expanded the family for that official role. And we have like around 60 kids. So
Oh, oh, getting busy. I see.
yes, but yeah, I just literally I have a it's a movie trivia club, and every week we have different formats, and it's really inspired by what we did initially, inspired by the
What movie,
Showdown.
bro? Yeah.
Yeah, inspired by the Showdown. So, in case you don't know what the Showdown is, it's a movie trivia competition game show that has been growing immensely as the past few months. So I'm happy for that since I'm supporting since the beginning. I also do content for them, so go check them out. But yeah, anyway, the club we do meeting every week, and next week since it's Valentine's Day, sort of, it's approaching Valentine's Day, we're gonna have a rom-com romance musical night. So I've been binging a lot of those, trying to write questions or just to
How
prepare.
how boring are those?
I don't get it. You hate romance film and rom-com because you find them dull.
Yes, I find them dull, extremely boring, and
A lot
the
of my
the comedy is not even that funny.
like okay, like Kenneth, who was a guest, he also finds rom-com boring and dull. My
It
roommate
is.
Austin, I think he finds it dull as well. I know Jason likes rom-coms because we had a conversation about it in one of the episodes. So like I don't get it. The rom-com is so much fun, man. It's like okay, some of them are dull. I can see that. Some of them are dull. Like the last one that I saw, it was one of the because I was googling what is the best rom-com of all time. They have a website and they have a list, and one of the most famous ones, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, is Bridget Jones' Diary, and I've heard good stuff about it. So I watched
What's
it.
that?
It's a
What?
British it's a British
Bridget
rom-com
Jones?
diary.
What?
Bridget Jones' Diary.
The
So it
the
stars Renee Zellweger, who's up for an Oscar for tonight, which is yeah, and the
that
Oscars is tonight by the time of this recording. And we also have Hugh Grant, and Colin Firth. So yeah, I thought that that film was quite funny. It was actually one of the funnier rom coms I've seen in the recent past. Just the romance part of it is not my favorite because, but yeah, there are lots of. I guess what is the last rom com that you saw? Do you remember?
I'm actually googling list of rom-com. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. By the way, we use Kelvin is now on Letterbox, guys. If you have Letterbox, which is an app to track your movie and log films, Kelvin is now on that thing. So
I
go.
was I was forced to do it because of
What's
Albert
what's
and
your
my
what's your
boredom in class.
what's your handle for
Well,
Letterbox?
Disco Monkey.
Disco
Uh,
Monkey. So
Disco
yeah, go.
Monkey.
If
So
you have
some
Letterbox,
guy,
go follow him.
some guy named Dan follow me. I'm like, so if Dan is watching this some way somehow, nice.
I'm guessing he saw your list.
But honestly, Bert, uh, I downloaded it for like a few minutes. Then I checked out Coraline. Then I look at the review. Then I was like, how bad can the negative review go? I open it. I almost want to throw my phone away.
Yeah, never read the reviews, man. Because I'm pretty sure if I open a review for like Sing Street, there will be like a lot of bad stuff, and I don't want to deal with it.
It's so damn stupid. Okay, I think my last rom-com that I watched is that one movie. Uh,
Okay,
is that
that one
I
movie.
mean, I guess La La Land is a romance, but
And wait, did you saw
that
that? Did you saw that in the theater?
did we watch it together?
Yeah, I'm asking. Was that the last time that you saw La La Land? I mean, yeah. Or did you saw
Yeah.
it again recently?
I mean, I watched it again like last year.
I guess so. That's the last rom com. So your last rom com was last year. Holy cow!
I mean, like it's La La Land. It's good. I mean, like, and I don't watch it
No, I
for
mean, I
the.
mean, like, I mean,
I
like,
watch
not.
it for the music.
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
watch
like,
music, guys.
I'm saying that the last rom com that you saw was almost a year ago. So you haven't seen any rom com since.
No, why would I? Oh,
I don't
Bert,
know.
they,
It's just,
I
just
got
what?
bad news, Bert.
What's up?
I just realized. I was going to go to the theaters to watch that movie I've been talking about, Parasite.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. I want to watch that, but
But
then I realized I can't. The subtitles
it's in
is
Japanese.
in Japanese.
Oh no!
I forgot. The subtitles are in Japanese, man. So
I
that
feel
is
like
why
I feel like
uh I
I feel
feel
like
like
that's
I'm doing
worse
such
than no subtitles at all.
I feel like I'm doing such a disservice. Like if I go to the cinema, I see Ford v Ferrari. What's that name? Parasite, and then something, and then the
Those are
movie
good films.
that I Knives Out. Then like the movie that I choose to watch is Cats. Because
Yeah,
honestly, I'm really intrigued to watch Cats. I want to know how bad it is.
I do too.
You
Because
know,
I don't want to spend my money. I don't want to spend
but
too much money for the
I
theater.
know, me too.
Yeah.
But aren't you like super curious? Like, I'm really wishing Cats
I
is like
am. I
Cats is like will be like the next The Room, you know. That
I
I
don't.
want to happen. I don't think anything can replace The Room, but I
I
want
don't know.
Cats to be on
I
the
don't know,
same
man.
level as.
The thing is, the room was like a bad film, but people love it because it's. I don't know how you even describe why people love it. It's
It's
like
not
it's like
nightmarish.
what?
It's not nightmarish.
I guess the thing is like whenever I see the reviews for the room, I've never seen anyone reviewing it angrily. They're either like making fun of it because it's sort of funny because of how stupid it is. It be-
Of how bad it
it
is.
it unintentionally become a comedy.
Yeah.
I don't think Cats did that. I don't think it intentionally become a comedy. It just becomes bad. Because if you saw the review, if I forget who, it might be Dan Murrell, but I've never heard him say the word horny more times than when he reviewed Cats. Apparently, that movie is really horny for some reason, and I cannot start imagining the cats humping each other or something. But yeah, apparently that's the thing in the
I
film.
meant in the movie's defense, cats are horny in real life.
I
I've
don't think
heard,
I've never ever seen a horny cat, to be honest. I've never seen a
dude,
cat that's like humping another
so
cat.
much time. I'm trying to sleep. I was almost asleep, then outside.
Okay,
All I
I've
can
I've
hear
seen
is
I've
cats
seen I've
fucking.
I've heard cats moaning, but I've never seen cats physically humping each other.
Yeah, that I haven't seen either, but the sound, they are screeching.
Yeah, you know,
That
you
is
know.
why.
Talking about cats, do you know about cats and the cucumber thing? It's so
Oh
weird. Have
yeah,
you
I
seen
know.
those videos?
I seen.
If
I
any of you
know
guys
some
listening
people.
and you don't know
Oh
what it is,
yeah.
it's basically go to YouTube and find cat's cucumber, and you'll be entertained for like at least 6 minutes or something.
Here, so what I did actually did a bit of research. I was wondering why.
Mhm.
So apparently, it could be like instinctually cats. What's it name? Because I don't know. I guess cucumber to them is like you don't throw cucumber to cats often, you know. So it's like because if you see some cats in the video, they're like, oh,
Yeah, they
what's
realize for
that?
a moment, and then
And
like,
then they're
oh,
like,
and then they freak out, like literally
yeah,
freak out.
some freak out, and then some they just look at it, then just like, whoa, what's that? Then just poke it around, right?
Uh,
So from my minimal research, it's probably like the cat being scared of something unknown, or they think it's a snake.
that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard, that they think it's some kind of snake or something.
Yeah, but I don't
I
know.
just
That's,
in their mind. It's interesting.
yeah,
We should
cats,
we
man.
should do a deep dive now. Imagine if there is a cucumber in the cat's film, and then they
Oh
all
my
freak out.
god!
A giant looking
Imagine,
cucumber.
imagine, imagine, imagine Jason Derulo like dancing like whoa, 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 and suddenly like a human drops a cucumber.
First of all, I don't think there is humans in the film Cats. I don't think there
Oh,
is.
yeah,
Yeah, I
because they
would.
all turn to cats.
I want to see James Corden and Rebel Wilson bringing out the cucumber as
That-
cats.
dude, I have a. I've been thinking about this like since I thought about parasites and cats.
Mhm.
What if Cat in the Hat? Okay.
Uh
Oh,
huh.
was what if no? What if like Cat in the Hat?
Is a spiritual sequel to Cats.
No, was a Jellicle cat that won the competition, and then he gets into the balloon thing and it floats away. But the thing is, it accidentally brings him to like that's and this totally made up by the way. Just get into like his own world and
Do you actually
everything.
know the plot of Cats?
Yeah, I did.
I'm
You want
not
to
too
know?
sure. I'm not. I know it's about like they get picked by Judy Dench's cat, and then
Yeah, yeah.
they
Oh,
get
Judy
picked
Dench.
to do
Yeah, that's.
something. I don't know. It's like the
No,
best one
no.
gets
They,
picked.
they they compete to get the chance to die.
They compete to get the chance to die.
No,
Okay.
okay, no, let me rephrase that. They compete they compete to be the chosen Jellicle cat for that year, and then that Jellicle cat will be put onto an air balloon and then be sent away
To the
to
heavens,
death.
not to death.
I mean,
That's
like
kind of
they
sad.
don't know they will die. They don't know they will die, so
Fair enough.
you know.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that film have such a stacked cast. I just bumped Idris Elba is in that film. Taylor Swift is in that film. I don't know who else.
the I no, the one guy that I hate from the whole thing. I don't know, I just hate this guy so much.
Hmm.
James Corden.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I know a lot of
Something
people
about
doesn't.
him something about him makes me not like him. Could be his face, could be his like I don't know, demeanor.
His
I don't know.
comedic style. Not a lot of people are a fan of his comedy.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
talking talking about Rebel Wilson and everything, and
Oh,
I
she's
don't
in
remember
there.
if I've mentioned
Oh,
this in last episode
she's
or not.
Jenny Anydots. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that name of one of the cats?
It's a Jellicle name, Albert.
I don't, dude. You keep on saying Jellicle, and make me you assume that I know what Jellicle is. I don't know.
Dude, do I
I
know
know
what
it's really.
Jellicle is? I
I
don't
know it's
know, but
really.
I'm feeling Jellicle. Look at
I
that
know it's.
Jellicle moon outside of me right now.
Oh
God
god damn it.
damn.
Anyway, if I mentioned this in the previous episode, I'm sorry, but I want to say it again because I actually really recommend it. The Taylor Swift documentary that's on Netflix is really good. Even if you're not a fan of Taylor Swift, I think you might enjoy it just because of the music that she brings and the message that she have in the doc. So I really recommend it. It's called Miss Americana, but yeah.
I
I
saw
was,
your letterbox giving it what, a 3 star or a
it's a
4 star.
it's a 4 star. It could have
I
been
see.
better, but I still really
I
like it.
saw that. I gonna downvote, but I was gonna I don't know, call you out on it.
Anyway, yeah, Rebel Wilson. I'm not the
She
biggest
was in
fan of her
that
work.
documentary?
No, she's not. She's not.
Oh.
I was about to transition. She was in Cats. She's in Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 3, which Kelvin like. I'm not the biggest fan of her work.
What?
She is
Hey. Do
what
not accuse me of liking that movie. I like it ironically because of how stupid it is.
it is. Okay. The first Pitch Perfect. I don't know if you can count it as a guilty pleasure, but I really like. I like that film a lot. The first one.
It's the better of the three
It is.
movies.
It goes off the rails in the third one with explosions. But yeah, I was about to say Rebel Wilson because I want to transition to the talking about the Academy Awards that is tonight and Spirit Awards that was last afternoon. It was Saturday afternoon. It took place in the afternoon, which is weird. But yeah, Rebel Wilson,
That's weird.
she didn't host the BAFTAs, but there is you know how there is like presenters for every award and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was presenting one of the awards for the BAFTAs, which is the British Association of Film and Television or something like that. I think.
Okay.
I'll double check, but it's basically the award. It's like the British Oscars basically, and she was presenting one award. I forget the what, but she had easily the funniest speech during that night. So if you guys want to check it out, go check the BAFTAs Rebel Wilson, and BAFTA is the British Academy Film Awards. So yeah, it's really funny. And she made fun of cats in that speech as well. But yeah, this Independent Spirit Awards. It is the award show for independent movies, including such as Uncut Gems, which Kelvin still haven't seen. I keep on telling him to watch it because Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett.
It's 2 hours 15 minutes. It's so long.
There are longer films than this, man.
I know,
it flies by. Trust me, it flies by.
in the cinema, yes.
But yeah, the Independent Spirit Awards. I want to talk about some of the wins, but before that, the reason I brought it up is because Aubrey Plaza hosted it, and Calvin, if you have not seen the opening, you know how they have opening monologue and opening speech for the host usually.
I'm listening.
Aubrey Plaza, apparently she hates singing. Musical is one of the things that she will never do. That she claims in a talk show that she sang for entirety of almost 7 minutes. Well, no, so 5 minutes, and then she did like a 2-minute speech. And it's a comedic song where she make fun of almost every single one of the nominees. Aubrey Plaza.
I'm definitely interested to YouTube that soon enough.
It's really good. It's really really good. I wanted, if only we didn't start late, I would have shown you in the pre-show of the of her singing. There is also one sequence of Aubrey Plaza where she's like, there's like cutscenes and stuff where they make it up, right? And then at one sequence, Aubrey Plaza is like talking to Judy Garland, who is played by herself. So it's like her talking to herself, like talking about step out of it, you can do this. And at one point, it's only so weird that Aubrey Plaza can pull it off. Judy Garland, played by Aubrey Plaza, kissed Aubrey Plaza, playing Aubrey Plaza.
Oh God, it's like a dream come true.
Kelvin's like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's so weird.
It
I'm
is a
like,
dream
what
come
the
true.
hell?
I'm gonna check that out later.
But yeah, the Independent Spirit Awards, it happened. I don't know why they happen in the afternoon for some reason. I guess.
Yeah, it's weird to have something like that in the not at night.
And yeah, apparently Aubrey has been hosting
Yeah.
two years in a row. The biggest award for that year for that was the best feature, which is like literally the best picture, and The Farewell won, defeating Marriage Story, Uncut Gems, The Hidden Life, and Clemency, which I'm really happy because I'm a big fan of The Farewell. But literally, I'm not.
What is that?
It's basically directed by Lulu Wang based on her
Isn't-
based on her real experience of it's sort of like a story about culture difference, about the the American culture and the straight Asian culture, because it's an Asian American played by Aquafina, and she's dealing
the
about
water boat.
she's dealing about the passing of her grandma, basically, and it's really good. Half of the film, 70% of the film is in Mandarin. So yeah,
Is that supposed to entice me, Albert?
yes, it is. And that's like that's how. Anyway, I don't. Yes, yes, some of the winners are good for this award, but I just want to talk about the speeches, because if you can, like, the speech are really, for some reason, the speech are really really good in this one, and I guess I'll cover the winner as well. The best director winner was Benny and Josh Safdie of the Safdie brothers, who directed Uncut Gems, and I believe they also won best editing. Well, okay, no, it's a different. Yeah, it is. It is. They also won best editing, but the best part is for the best director, Benny and Safdie. Okay, so Calf, a bit of spoilers if you haven't seen any of the Safdie brothers film. They are known to make very high tension film.
Okay.
And they are known for their style of like fast pace, and their editing is like they want to make Safdie brothers. Safdie.
Safdie.
So they have like DIE.
DIE.
So they have like, they try to make things as very realistic as possible. And you know how in real life, especially in like a crowded city, everyone is talking over one another.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that you will expect in Uncut Gems. There will be a lot of talking about over one another on purpose. So it feels very chaotic and very like stressful, the situation. And literally the Safdie brothers during their speech, because it's both of them, they talk over one another. It's like one person said a speech and the other person say a different speech. And it's like at the same time. And I'm pretty sure everyone in the crowd recognized what's going on. And they just went on for the entire speech, like literally talking, one person talking, another person talking over another. It's so good.
That's nice.
And yeah, Adam Sandler won Best Male Lead for Uncut Gems, so I'm really happy because he finally got the recognition that he deserved. Joaquin didn't get nominated because I don't think it counts as an indie film.
It's indie film. Yeah, never mind then. Yeah.
I guess Joker was a Warner Bros, which is kind of big. The Lighthouse, Robert Pattinson, who was in The Lighthouse, was the other big name that got nominated.
Is that A24 stuff?
Yes, it is. Uncut Gems is also A24.
So A24 gives out good movies, man.
They do. The Farewell was A24, I believe.
Oh, A24. So, yeah. Good job.
They're good. I mean, they're winning the independent film awards. So
yeah, definitely. God damn.
Renee Zellweger for Judy, she won that. Willem Dafoe for The Lighthouse. Zhao Zhuzhen for The Farewell. They won supporting male lead and supporting female lead. But yeah, also the big win for that night was Olivia Wilde winning for Booksmart as the best first feature. You still haven't seen Booksmart, have you?
No, I don't watch coming of age movies either, Albert.
It's a comedy film as well. It's a comedy coming of age film. If you have you seen Superbad?
I actually did watch that.
Superbad. If you like Superbad, then you probably will like Booksmart. I
Wait,
think Booksmart is far superior than Superbad.
super bad. Is it the one I'm thinking? Yeah. Oh, I watched
Yeah,
the what's the one of the little boys? Good boys, bad
good
boys,
boys. Good boys.
good boys. Yeah, yeah, that's fun. That's kind of fun.
Dude, if you like Good Boys, you will like Booksmart. It's that and it's better, and I think it's funnier too.
We'll see about that.
Give it
Maybe
check it out and let me know if you do
one day
because
when I feel like it. How long is the movie? Let me check
I don't know.
first.
I believe books. I want to say Bookmart is 824 as well. Is it? I'm
Runtime.
checking.
Oh, it's 1 hour 45 minutes. I'll watch that.
See, yeah, I don't get why some films are like still over how long, but like you can tell a
I
good film in like under 2 hours.
I really hate 2 hours movie. So long.
Booksmart is not
uh,
824.
it's not. It is not. Oh, Olivia Wilde directed this?
Yeah, she did one last night for the best first picture. And yeah, Olivia
Oh,
Wilde, who you
she
might know as
directed.
an actress, but she directed this, and it's really good.
Oh wait, Olivia.
uh,
Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking of
Different
the
Olivia.
girl that plays Psylocke. Olivia
That's
Munn. That's
that's
Munn.
Olivia Munn. Olivia
Yeah,
Wilde.
yeah.
Olivia Wilde is in the Change Up. She's in Richard Jewell. She makes a cameo in the movie Her. I'm trying to think of what figure role she's in. She's in Tron Legacy, I believe.
I didn't
That's
watch
how
any
I
of that.
first that's how I first saw her. But
I don't
yeah.
watch any of that. Ah, that's nice.
uh
The award stuff.
and the Oscars is tonight, so we'll see what happens there. I don't give a damn about the Oscars anymore. Um
Me
but yeah,
too.
Birds of Prey. I saw the film. I thought the
I
film was.
watch.
Did you saw the trailer? Birds of Prey?
I watch a documentary about birds of prey.
Like the real Birds of Prey?
Yeah.
All right, so you tell your review of that. I'll tell my review of Birds of Prey and the fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, which is a ridiculously long title.
It is.
And literally, well, one thing. Okay, everyone, I'm not gonna say it because it might be a spoiler. But this film is literally a Harley Quinn film with Birds of Prey in the background. I'll just say that. But
It's what again?
it's a
Harley
Harley
Quinn
Quinn.
movie
It's
with
a
birds
Harley
of
Quinn.
prey at the background. Okay.
But yeah, the you know that Huntress and Black Canary is there, right? In the film.
Yeah.
But like as in there, so that one is Black Canary from the right to the left. Black Canary, Cassandra Cain, Harley Quinn, Huntress, and that's Renee Montoya, which is a famous
Which one is Huntress?
played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, the one between Renee Montoya and Harley
Oh, the
Quinn.
tall one.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, Huntress is badass. Black Canary is
Of
badass.
course.
Harley Quinn is pretty damn awesome too in this film. And at least one thing, even though it's shot in Gotham, doesn't mean that it have to be very dark. This film was colorful, so I'm happy for that. And it fits.
Man, it's
It's
Harley
literally
Quinn.
yeah. And the thing is, a lot of people are very mixed on this one. I watched with I think 8 people, 10 people. Half of them doesn't like it. Half of them liked it. I'm one of the half that liked it. My roommate didn't like it, and it's just. I guess if you like the style, you'll really like it. It's literally,
No.
it's like
Why do
it's like
they not like it?
because
Like,
they
do you
think
ask them?
yes, because they think it's cheesy and they think it's ridiculous, but that's the point of it. It's freaking Harley Quinn, and it's a story based on her perspective, just like how Deadpool is a story based on his perspective.
The,
So it's like ridiculous and it's like messy and it goes all over the place, and it's because it's like Harley Quinn is like narrating the story. So what do you
they
expect?
should have, but they should have do something like that, and then like at the end, remember Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
Uh-huh.
And like her imagination comes up in real life. You're just like, whoa, that's not it. That'll be
It's such a
cool.
random film that you brought up. Thinking about already. That film is so good.
No, it's not. It's okay.
I like that film. But anyway, but yeah, it's literally on the only reason for me why it works is because Harley Quinn is narrating it. If Harley Quinn didn't narrate the film, I could understand the argument for it being messy, but because it's Harley Quinn's perspective, it's literally like Deadpool's perspective.
So it
So
makes sense. Yeah.
for me it makes sense. And like I don't like Aquaman because of how cheesy and how ridiculous it is. And it's supposed to be like this epic underwater adventure, but it's very, at least for me, it's very, very cheesy and
It is.
cringy. But Harley
It is.
Quinn, since they set it up that way, it works very well, at least for me.
I mean, like, yeah, Aquaman is not supposed to be. It's really, honestly, when I first watched Aquaman, it's really weird seeing an Aquaman that goes, "Wow!" What?
There is literally
Super
there is a giant octopus playing the drums in the middle of a war in Aquaman.
Mhm.
Like what?
Underwater Mad Max.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. But yeah,
Alright.
that's my thoughts on Birds of Prey. I thought it's very good. If I were to give it a score, it's probably an 8. Probably an 8. It's not my favorite DCU film.
Which should I watch?
I'm concerned that you don't like it, but I do. If you, I don't know why. I have a feeling that you might not like it, but then again, you might like it
Okay.
as well.
Oh, because of the sheer ridiculousness of it.
Yeah, but it's quite funny. You know what?
Okay.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance. I think you might like it, especially since you like stuff related to Gotham. Anyway.
I guess. Yeah, sure, fine.
Yeah, that's
well, when is it released in Japan, actually?
no idea. You might want to fact check that. And well, in the process, let me know if it have a unique Japanese title as well.
I would like to know that. Imagine how long the title is in Japanese.
What
Wait,
happened?
what? Wait, what?
Let me know what happened. Tell me what's going on in your head. Tell me what's going on in your head. But yeah, okay.
Wait, no, Oh, wait. I don't know how to.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna talk a bit more. But yeah, it's definitely my top of the DCEU film, but I guess not saying much. I really love Wonder Woman, which is why I'm really excited for Wonder Woman 1984. I think that's a sequel. But yeah, Wonder Woman's still my number 1. Shazam is number 2. Man of Steel, and then it's this one, Birds of Prey. And then we go to BVS, and then Justice League, and then Suicide Squad. Oh wait, no, Aquaman is in between that. But yeah, anyway, Kelvin, did you find out what it is?
So Birds of Prey will be out in Japan on March.
Oh,
that's still so long.
Okay.
Yeah, wait here.
It's R-rated, by the way. It's R-rated.
Oh, is it? Oh, here.
Which is why.
So apparently. Okay, go on. What?
I was just about to say. You know how superhero movies usually have a big box office?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fact check this right now because Scott Mans tweeted it, but apparently they have like tracking. They have like a thing that now they call tracking, which is like to predict what it is. So it have quite a decent good tracking, especially for a February R-rated movie, which is what Deadpool was. But I guess Deadpool has a bigger buzz to it. But for some reason, and despite the high Rotten Tomato score, I believe the Rotten Tomato score is like in the high 90s. I'll fact check that right away right now too. But it is not making money in the box office. It's 81% in Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, Birds of Prey is not making money?
It have a high Rotten Tomato score, 81%. And it is supposed to be tracking at around 45 to 50 domestic for opening weekend, which is like not the biggest thing, but I guess for an R-rated film, that's okay. But so far, it's only coming less than 35 million for the weekend, which is quite low for a superhero film. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Either it's bad marketing or something happens because people just don't go watch it.
People just don't trust DC, man, anymore. that's my take. I mean, like, look how they massacred Suicide Squad.
But then again, they did well for Joker.
Yeah, but Joker is not. And didn't they say Joker is not part of the DCU or something?
It isn't, but it's still DC.
I know, but you know.
Okay, yeah, but then again, Suicide Squad was 3 years ago.
Extremely dramatic movie to something like a Suicide Squad. I mean, like a better Suicide Squad now.
But I guess my question is, Harley Quinn is such a beloved character. If you one thing to take away from Suicide Squad is that Harley Quinn is an awesome character and people love her. and she's leading her own film now. And maybe it's the title, but I don't think that's probably the case. Maybe it's because it's R-rated. But I really don't know what went wrong. I thought the marketing did quite a good job. The Rotten Tomato score is positive, which always helps. I just don't know why it just didn't. It's not gonna work. But yeah, it's just weird.
The trust in brand, Albert.
That makes sense. But did you find out what the Japanese title is?
It is, but it's not funny.
Okay. Then. I guess
It's just
we'll not talk
Harley
about it.
Quinn. Harley Quinn. No, what is this? Kare Inaru Kakuse. If you translate it, it's Harley Quinn's brilliant awakening.
What? Okay. You know what? Having seen the film, that's an interesting title to say the least.
Harley Quinn's brilliant awakening. Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Let's move on from one franchise to another, from DC to Marvel, and let's combine the topic. Super Bowl happened last weekend, and they released a
Super Bowl.
trailer. I didn't watch Super Bowl. I just watched the trailer. I just watched the halftime show, which was epic. Shakira and J-Lo playing.
Albert literally just skipped through the whole match and DVR like the trailers and the halftime show only.
And I did a trailer reaction to not the WandaVision, the Disney Plus TV series. So I want to talk about that trailer. Did you saw the Disney Plus, the 30 seconds thing that they did?
I did.
Yes, it was really quick, and there was some stuff that we can talk about, and also the potential rumor that Sam Raimi, the one who directed the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, is rumored to be directing Doctor Strange 2, since Scott Derrickson left the project, who was the director of the first one. So I'll throw it to you first, Kel. What stands out from that trailer for the Disney Plus? What is one thing that stands out to you? And as well as what is your thoughts on Sam Raimi helming Doctor Strange 2 if it's happening?
My thoughts on the Super Bowl trailer thing. What's his name? Is he still Falcon or is he Captain America now?
Falcon. Well, Falcon, Captain America. Pretty much.
American Falcon.
Yes, American Falcon.
And Winter Soldier. They look cool in there. He's like playing Minecraft with the shield thing. That's really cool.
Wait, did you say playing Minecraft? Oh, you mean because it's watch on the
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's really neat. I think that'll be like a fun action pack. I mean, not fun pack, action pack series.
Fun pack.
Loki doesn't appear much on the trailer, right?
So I don't think they have filmed enough scenes for that to be promoted.
Yeah.
Loki's gonna come up next year.
The main takeaway for me is WandaVision is extremely weird. Like, what is happening? I don't know, but I do like the throwback to her old costume.
You mean her original?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Her original costume, because goddamn, Elizabeth Olsen.
I've been saying it. I mean, I have a crush. I have a celebrity crush on Elizabeth Olsen, and I've said that quite a while now. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh shoot! Oh, I didn't know. Can I do that? No, I'm trying to figure out. I guess we can do this. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. But yeah, literally.
Yeah, see this the Minecraft thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're watching the trailer right now, and I'm muting it. But yeah, it's literally interesting. And yeah, this is like, I guess, a flashback to Falcon. Okay, I'm gonna try to pause and stuff like that. So literally, this one, I guess, a flashback to Falcon, like as a what did he call it? The paragliding. He's part of the pararescue. This is rank in the military.
Oh yeah.
And sort of. And Zemo is back, which is interesting.
I'm really hoping they kill him finally. I really hate him.
And they
ruined Civil War.
They did tease that he's gonna have the purple mask, so that's gonna be. He didn't ruin Civil War.
Is it just going to be like a purple ski mask with holes on it and he just put over?
Well, maybe. Well, it better look good. And yeah, the Bucky, of course, is there. And like you said, biggest takeaway from here, Loki didn't say much, but WandaVision. That's why I put it in the thumbnail for my trailer reaction. That's why I put it in the thumbnail for this one. It's literally, it's this original comic costume, and the fact that The fact that the trailer is just so weird. First of all, it transitions from black and white. Wanda, welcome home, and then like it just
Yeah, and then
jumps into boop, 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 all the different scenes, including one of them, which is this one.
this.
And I talked about it, my trailer reaction. This costume, it's a good Easter egg for the fans. It looks stupid because it
It
looked
is.
like a homemade Halloween costume, and I think that's the
It
point of
is.
it.
I was just about to say that.
And I think that's the point of it. This is not a combat costume. Her costume that she used in the usual battle is better for combat. She's not gonna fight using this stupid stuff. I'm pretty sure the point of it is just to make it as an Easter egg and to say that
Fan
oh this
service
is
kind of
this
thing.
is so stupid. This is like maybe it's a Halloween episode or something. I don't know.
Maybe she wants to get freaky with Vision,
Like
and this
like
is like her sexy outfit.
oh my god. Like I'm pretty sure maybe
Maybe.
eventually down the line, they're gonna have a legit combat style costume with the headpiece and everything. But that looks so dumb, and people got so mad of like, oh, why did they mess this up? Why did they like? For some reason, people got mad about this costume, and I was
It's
like
not
arguing.
gonna be her costume.
I'm arguing like that is the freaking point. Did you not get the tone from the trailer at all? There's going to be a weird mind fuck of a comedy sitcom TV show.
It's going. I'm very sure it's going to
It's
jump.
going to be like a mix of
jump
Legion.
on-
It's going to be like a mix of
Yeah.
Legion with like Seinfeld or something.
I don't know how Seinfeld goes, but okay.
Of like Friends, or like How I Met Your Mother, or Big Bang Theory, or Friends, or like sitcom.
Yeah.
Literally. But it's like you see her, and during this scene right here, when I first saw it, I'm like, she looks pregnant.
Nice.
I swear, she looks pregnant,
No,
and she's married.
then
Of course,
her-
scene. And literally
and
in
then the
this scene,
outfit.
yeah,
Dude, the
go on.
outfit is like it's changing eras. Don't you think so?
It is. It really is.
Right?
Like this one is like the 50s,
Yeah.
and I don't know what this is. This seems
It's
like,
like
a
the hippie
70s
days.
kind of, like a
It's like
70s
the
kind of
hippie
thing.
times.
Yeah.
This is
And
Halloween.
this one is definitely modern. And did you realize her is colored and everything is black and white in the back, which is so
Yeah, I
interesting.
realized it.
And this is the only scene where she's actually looking sad. So I wonder what happened. And where is that other frame? This one, why can't I get the frame in between? Is this frame in between? God damn it. Whatever. Is what there you go.
Yeah,
This
there you
one
go.
looks like early 2000s sort of.
Yep.
And
I
this-
really
this-
wonder what is this going to be about?
I know. And this scene right here, she have a baby bump, right? She definitely does.
Oh yeah.
And it
Robots
translates,
can make babies.
and that's the thing. If you know her in the comics, she
She's extremely powerful. I know.
she can alter reality. And literally, look at this. There is there is two pacifiers floating, and there is two babies,
Oh yeah.
and it's literally hinting at
realize
Speed and Wiccan. If you don't know in the comics, she and Vision have kids, and you're like, how is that possible? She can alter reality. That's why. And she have two mutant kids named Speed and Wiccan. One of them is a speedster like Quicksilver. May he rest in peace. You didn't see that coming. And there is Wiccan, which is literally like her, like like her. She's just like hex power and everything.
Dude, she changed reality, so Vision still have the robot body, but with a biological male penis.
Oh no, that's not how it works. I don't know.
That's
I don't think I've ever. There might be a frame in the comics, but I've never seen it of them like screwing each other. But as far as I know, she just got pregnant with alternate reality powers. But yeah, I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen, and all her mind F power, and how it's gonna relate to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because she's gonna be in that film as well,
Mhm.
and how potentially they're gonna have a baby or not, and if it's gonna lead to like a House of M or Avengers Disassembled kind of storyline is going to be incredible. But yet, aside from that, if you don't know, during this particular scene, that is not Captain America. That is supposed to be US agent, played by Kurt Russell's son, which is named Wyatt Russell, and apparently it's like supposedly the US government want to pick who the next Captain America is supposed to be, and they picked this guy instead of Falcon. So that's what I heard.
Falcon already have the shield.
That's what I heard. The premise is like the US agent doesn't like the fact that Falcon is gonna be it, and they pick another white dude.
Falcon versus Captain.
And like
And
Loki
they have
have,
Loki.
Loki have multiple fonts, and that one scene, of course. And apparently he's the evil Loki again. So it's very interesting. But yeah.
Unique.
And to transition from that WandaVision to Doctor Strange, because she's apparently going to be in that film.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I have 3 words. That I have 3 words. Emo Doctor Strange.
God, no.
Emo Doctor Strange. That's all I want. Like him going like can he still turn back time or not?
He does the dance. uh, uh, he doesn't have the time stone no more, so I don't think
Yeah.
he can.
Well, doesn't matter. I want an emo Doctor Strange that just goes around town and like whoosh, magic, Expelliarmus, Leviosa, something like that. I want something like that. That would be cool.
Leviosa. Okay. Where was I was about to say something. Anyway, what am I about to say? God damn it, Kel.
Emo Doctor Strange. You're welcome.
Okay, no. So Scott Derrickson is a horror director. You might know him from his work. What did he direct? I forgot. I don't want to misquote him. So I'll check. But he's known for his horror film, and they say they split from Marvel because they have creative differences. I'm assuming he wants to go full horror with Doctor Strange, even though that would be awesome. Marvel apparently doesn't want to, is afraid if they go full horror, they will diminish their audience. So they split. They split halfway. Scott Derrickson did Sinister. He did the Devil, Deliver Us from Evil.
Oh, I
He
watched
did
that.
Exorcism of Emily Rose. He did the 2015 Poltergeist. So he did some interesting horror films.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess that's the why they split. And maybe the why they got Sam Raimi is because he did the Evil Dead films. He got experience with that. He had experience with superhero films as well. And maybe they thought they could be a good fit.
Oh, Sam Raimi did Evil Dead? The
The
original one?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
people
him.
love Army of Darkness, including me.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of Sam Raimi. I don't know if he's the right fit, especially since even though I love Spider-Man 2, a lot of the stuff in there is dated because of his style. He sort of even though he have budget, he brings like an indie feel to it,
Mm-hmm.
like on purpose, which is why some of these Evil Dead stuff seems like campy. Like some of the Spider-Man 2 stuff feels campy,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I don't know how that's gonna work with Doctor Strange, especially since it's supposed to be like multiverse of madness.
Does he have like a recently good movie, something like that?
Fact check that. I don't know if he have.
How do
Yeah,
you write
I-
Raimi? Sam Raimi?
Raimi. But yeah, I like him. I just don't know if he's the perfect fit for it. And people were obsessing over the fact about it. And if you know Boss Logic, he releases on Instagram and Twitter. Like, imagine if that's the reason why they want to do it, because they want to bring Tobey Maguire Spider-Man into the multiverse, as multiverse of madness, which would be insane if they did that.
Actually, I would say no.
No, don't do that.
Emo. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
No.
Please. No, imagine this, bro. Doctor Strange is like opening like portals, zing, 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 and there's like what he opens up a portal. It's just him doing that scene, and just like, what is that?
Oh my God, where is it? There was, I forget which it is. If I can try to find it. By the way, did you find what we're looking for about the Sam Raimi?
He do so much horror.
He is. He's a horror director.
Oh, wait, here. Oh, The Grudge this year. Was that good?
The Grudge.
The 2020 one. Just
Has it
released
come
on
out yet?
January, I think.
That was
in
him.
January, isn't it?
He didn't direct that.
I don't know. It's on the. It's on Google.
Maybe he produced it. I
Let's
doubt
see.
he directed.
Oh yeah, never mind. He's not the director in there.
Check the IMDb. Well, I'm trying to find this picture, which is like one of the funniest. I think I showed
dude, he
you.
directed Crawl. Oh, did he?
No,
Or is
he
that just
didn't.
producing?
He didn't.
God damn it, Google! Google.
Okay, the last film he directed was 2013, and it was Oz the Great and Powerful.
Wow.
The James Franco adaptation of
Yeah, I
Oz.
saw. Yeah.
He also did Drag Me to Hell, and the previous film before that was Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. So he
Nice.
hasn't been working for a while. I guess he's
Yeah.
been working. He's been producing, and he did some stuff for TV maybe. But yeah.
Maybe. Interesting.
Um, okay. Also, the thing is, he doesn't work well with big studio. The reason why Spider-Man 3 sucks is because he purposely botched it because he doesn't like that Sony is telling
Oh,
him what to do.
is that really why? Is that really the reason why?
That's why I heard Sony wants him to put Venom in, but he doesn't want Venom.
Oh,
He wants it to be a Sandman film. But Sony's like, no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
If you want to do it, you have to put Venom. So he purposely make all the Venom stuff bad. That's what I heard.
yeah. Yeah, I
He
do
doesn't
feel
work
the
well with
Spider-Man
Venom.
3 Venom is just kind of like shoved in there, you know.
It really is.
Yeah, because
Uh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah,
So I don't know. Maybe I think MCU is known to give, you know, like they just give points of what needs to be included, and then like it's flexible to him, like how he wants to do it.
but then again, the creative differences it might be a problem because once again, you remember how
Probably.
Edgar Wright is supposed to do Ant-Man, but he didn't.
I mean, like he quit for passion project of Baby Driver. Good choice.
I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Imagine Ant-Man, but like it's like Baby Driver.
it would have been pretty dope.
Yeah, it will be actually. Hmm.
I literally cannot find the meme that I'm looking for. The Tobey
What meme
Maguire.
are you looking for?
It's literally. Do you know the? Oh God! If only I can show it. You know what? I think I can show it on my phone. I think I have it there.
Okay.
But it won't be HD. But whatever works, I guess. Well, let me find it. Well, if you want to add some more stuff about Sam Raimi and Wanda and Doctor Strange, if you want to talk about that a bit, while I find this thing.
Oh no, it's not really about that, but I think I mentioned this before. Like yeah, about my concerns with Disney Plus. No, you mentioned like about Wicked and what Speed. I think.
Wiccan and Speed. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they introduce them in WandaVision, are they going to appear in MCU movies?
Why not? It's connected.
But the thing is, that means to understand MCU, we have to watch everything.
That's what Kevin Feige has said. That's what Kevin Feige have said for a while now.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be as hype anymore now with MCU stuff because I for sure am not watching everything.
Okay, I found
Yeah,
I found a thing. I'm gonna try to share screen it. Okay, one moment. I shared it. I shared it through Line.
I share
So
through line.
okay,
It's in
and
the group or
can you see this?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Hey, we're gonna figure it out.
Were you followed?
No, how'd you? I don't think so. Hey, everyone.
I don't know why that's. Imagine that's how they introduce him to the film.
Doctor Strange. Boom. A
And then, like
portal open
there's,
up.
there's like
Hey everyone.
there's like intense music, like intense music, kind of like, hey everyone, it just comes in.
That'll be great though. That'll be
Yeah.
great. Hey everyone. So
Yeah.
innocent the sound.
But yeah, apparently, did you know? Apparently, Tobey Maguire is apparently a douchebag. I heard like in real life.
Really?
Did you watch? Did you watch?
He-
Did you watch the film Molly's Game with Jessica Chastain?
No.
Apparently, Michael Cera in that film,
Yeah.
he's supposed to play. He goes by a different name in that film, but apparently he's supposed to play Tobey Maguire, and he was such a dick in that film. And apparently,
Wait,
Tobey
wait.
Maguire is literally a dick in real life. Molly's Game is
Oh,
about
what do you mean?
Molly's Game is about
Oh, wait.
gambling.
So wait. So Toby Maguire is supposed to be playing Michael Cera's character?
No. So, so apparently, let me preface this. Apparently, Tobey Maguire is like a real asshole in real life. He's a jerk,
Okay.
and he likes to gamble. He likes to play poker and everything like that. And Molly's Game is about a film about Molly, played by Jessica Chastain, which she is like running this underground poker game and something like that.
Mhm.
And it's apparently is a real story. And one of the person who is like oftenly competing in that is the actual Tobey Maguire. And Michael Cera portrays this character in the film.
Okay.
So yeah, and yeah, that's apparently the thing. And Michael Cera was a dick in that film. So apparently Tobey Maguire was a dick in real life, and based on other testimonies as well. But yeah,
Mm,
just interesting.
that's new. He looks so timid. Without the beard, he looks timid. Okay.
Yeah. If you've never seen this interview, this is one of the most hard to watch interview ever, just because of how bad it is and how. First of all, the guy who interviews, he messed up. He messed up big time.
Okay.
Even though he's a great guy, and he's hosting a good, he's gonna host a new show called Eating History or something in History Channel. It's about food. He goes by the
Yeah.
name of Josh McCouga, and he's really, really funny dude. But he messed up this interview. I'm pretty sure he didn't prepare it. And so find Josh McCouga, Tobey Maguire. That is the most hard to watch interview you'll ever see in your life, just because of like how uncomfortable you have to watch it. Like, oh no, why did he say that? And for the entirety of the interview, you're like, yep, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah, I
I
know.
don't like that, Albert.
Like you just feel bad for the guy, right? You feel bad for like, oh god, he gotta stick with the interview for another few minutes, and you can tell the way Maguire is like, fuck off, dude. All right.
Cringy interviews is the hardest thing to watch.
I know. By the way, shout out to this talking about interviewer. Did you know this guy? There's this guy who works for BBC. I forgot what his name is, but every time he interviews someone, probably the best interview ever. I'm gonna check his name once again. BBC interview guy. Interview guy. What's his
Very
name?
specific, Albert.
Interview movie guy. What's his name? He's like so good. What's his freaking name? Like every time he interviews someone, I'm gonna go to YouTube to find this. But yeah, you know what? While I do that, I shout him out. Let's answer some questions. Let's go with Instagram first. First of all, from Instagram, Nigel. I'm gonna mispronounce his last name. Nigel Chua, Chua. He asked us, is it Rise of Skywalker or Rise of Palpatine? Kelvin, you wanna take that answer?
Rise of the Palpa Walker. It's the Rise of the Palpatine, of course.
We've said our grief
She's
about
not a
Rise of
Skywalker. She's the Rise of the Palpatine.
But yeah, we've said our grief about Rise of Skywalker, so let's not get into that again. By the
It's
way,
bad.
the guy who was in the BBC One radio, his name is Ali
Stephen
Plumb.
A. Smith.
ALIPLUMB. He's the host of BBC Radio 1, and every time he interviews someone, he always does his research, always funny, always asking the weird questions that make them entertain. It always stands out. So yeah, good job for you, Ali Plumb.
That's nice.
All right. Second question from Instagram, asked by MBHD or Michael Busi, a friend of ours. He asked us, just straightforward, how are you?
How? So nice of you, Michael
I
Busi.
know. No one asked us
How
that.
are you, Albert?
I'm doing good. It's the morning right now. I got energy drink, so I'm doing pretty fine. How about you, Kelvin?
I'm livid. From doing reports. Yes, that's what fuels me every day, every night.
I got homework to do right after this too. So yeah. All right. So we have another question that we can put up on the screen. There you go. From Groove. Who's that?
Groovies with Matt.
No, read the question, Kel.
From Groovies with Matt. Hey, the Councilmen show. What are some of your favorite double feature selections? So, Albert, would you mind explaining what double features is?
So I'll try to get the actual Google definition because we can always trust Google.
Google. Yep,
But
definitely.
basically,
Like how Sam Raimi directed Chrome.
double feature means like a set of movies, two movies usually, where you watch back to back. And it's not necessarily from the same franchise or a sequel. It's just
Mhm.
something that fits the vibe of the film. Like maybe
Okay.
you watch Jumanji and Raiders of the Lost Ark because those are two really good adventure films. Or
Okay.
maybe you watch like Darkest Hours and Dunkirk because those are films about World War One, about the events of Dunkirk, and they are not necessarily from the same director, just from different perspective. So it's literally two films that, it's like literally two films that it's like you watch back to back, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing. But it's okay. So Calvin, what are some of your double features? I actually haven't
Boy,
thought of this, so I
I
have to
haven't thought of
think
this
right now.
much either. Okay, you know what? Wait.
Do, we-
This,
do, you
this,
think, do,
I,
you think, do you think we have time? Should we go back to this question eventually? Should we go back?
no, wait, no, here. I have a theory of what would be a good double feature. I haven't watched one of the movie, but I
Uh,
think a good double feature would be watching Cat in the Hat and Cats.
I think that's a definition of a bad double feature, Calvin.
like you get so into the what's his name? Into the cat world. No, you watch. Well, I don't know. What should you watch first? Cat in the Hat or Cats? But all I know, but both is cat centered, so it fits the theme. I think that's a good start.
Okay.
uh
I'm trying
oh,
to
I know. Yeah, have you ever watched the movie The Hostel? I think that's the name.
Hostile, the Western
Hostel.
Hostel, Hostel.
Yeah, Hostel. Yeah. Have you ever
Oh
watched that?
no, I have not. What is that
Watch
about?
that, and then watch Saw. You'll be
Oh,
a psychopath.
okay.
I think that's good. And then yeah, that's a good one. I don't know, Bert. Do you have any that you can think of?
I'm looking at like some website to look at it because I'm looking at my letterbox and I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to pair something with Princess Bride, but I cannot really think of anything. Maybe if you want a double feature of like if you want a double feature of Robin Wright, Princess Bride and Wonder Woman, or Princess Bride and Forrest Gump will be pretty interesting. It's quite different. I don't know.
Princess Bride and Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's actually good. That
That's
would be
a good
fun
double
double
feature.
feature comedy.
That's a
good
good
one.
double feature.
It's both of them. I'm looking at this website and they mention 50 First Dates and Groundhog Day. So one is an
What?
Adam Sandler Drew Barrymore rom-com, and the other one is what's his name? Bill Murray Groundhog Day. And the former
Insidious
could have
Conjuring.
become a classic like the latter if Adam Sandler had exercised more control over his sense of humor. But there's a definite link between these two films. I guess the link is because 50 First Dates, the premise is, if you haven't seen it, Drew Barrymore is someone who suffers like every day her memory resets. So every day is like a new thing. So
Is it like Memento?
No, because Memento, well, I don't. What was the signal?
I haven't watched Memento.
Is just like, I think so. Yeah, sort of. So basically, Adam Sandler tried to date Drew Barrymore, but Drew Barrymore every day her memory
Keeps
resets.
on forgetting.
So every day, Adam Sandler tried to do the same thing to make her remember him and to make her fall in love.
Yeah. Groundhog Day.
And Groundhog Day is like about repeat and repeat and repeat. You know what? Groundhog Day and Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That's a good
You
one.
know what? Edge of Day. Edge of Tomorrow and what is it? Happy Death
Day.
Day. Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a nice one. Turut.
Insidious Conjuring. If you want to be scared, That's a good.
If,
That's two
if you
good
want
ones.
music, if you want a double feature of 2016 musicals, Second Street and La La Land, I don't know. I just love
Yes,
both
yes.
films, so that's good.
I agree with that.
What's a
Uh,
if you want an interesting one, Child's Play, Chucky, and Toy Story. Right? That's a pretty good. That's an interesting one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, one of them is like
So-
about. I mean, to be fair, in the eyes of Sid, the toys are quite scary. So
in the eyes of Sid, the toys are like from Chucky. Wouldn't you say so?
yeah.
Oh, I
Ah,
know. Jaws and Mac.
yeah, the Meg and Jaws, the Raid and John
Yeah.
Wick will be interesting. It will be tiring to
That's
watch
that's
because all the action. Zodiac and Prisoners too, because it's both very good thrillers.
I don't know. What else?
Or Reservoir Dogs and Baby Driver will be interesting.
Oh, that's a good. I think that's really good. Yeah,
That's
That's really
an
good.
interesting combo.
interesting. Interesting.
All right, so yeah, should we answer the next question?
Yeah. Next question. So yeah, that's double feature for you. Ava Parish. I'm gonna go with that. Ask. Hey, new listener here. Thank you for listening to us and wondering why are you guys called the Councilmen? How does the name come about? Cause I can't find any movies relevant to that name. Yeah, Albert. How does the name Councilman come about? Would you care to give us a quick history lesson?
Sure. Also, she's right. There is no movie called Councilman. That's surprising.
Really?
There's a documentary called Councilwoman. That's the closest thing that I can find.
Nice.
But yeah, so Councilman, how do we even get to this? So in high school, we did this thing where we call ourselves movie. It's for a different story. Basically, we have a movie
No.
group where we have a movie group. I don't want to go too long. We have a movie group called Movie Brawl, and me, Ariq, Kelvin, and Teguh, we were sort of like
Yeah, like
we're like the admins, I guess, of the group chat because
Um,
we started it.
oh yeah, we have a movie bro line group, and then four of us are like they're basically the founding daddies
Yes.
of movie bro, right? And then like we invite other people, so it's like, and then in our group chat, the one where there's only four of us, we finally changed the group name to the High Council.
Because
Right.
we're sort of like the one in charge, sort of.
Yeah, the one in chat. So we're like, oh yeah, the
Self-proclaimed
High
leaders.
Council. Yeah, and then I don't know, Albert. Why councilman suddenly?
I don't know.
Because you came up with councilman.
I think it's because the High Council, the word that stands out is the council part, right? And then I think it's because
Yeah.
when we're thinking of the name of the show, High Council show just doesn't sound as good as the Councilman show. And when you think High Council, I'm afraid people think that we're high, like literally high. That's what
I
I'm
meant,
afraid
like,
people think.
Yeah, I think people think that high. We put the name High
What
Council
is this?
just because of
Is
what we
this a
talked
weed?
about.
Is this a weed centric show? What is this? Oh,
A
that's why we
council
go
about
with
weeds.
Councilman.
No, but
I don't really do justice.
no, I think like the first few episodes of the Councilman. Well, I don't know if it's recorded or not, but I did mispronounce a lot of
You did,
times.
you
Like I
did.
keep on saying the
High Council.
High Council. Yeah, instead of the Councilman. Because I wasn't used to it yet that time.
But yeah, I guess now
So
the name sticks, and we just call ourselves the Councilman now.
yeah, we just sticks with the Councilman now. Even our Instagram page before was Movie Bro, then we change it now to the Councilman.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's how the Councilman came to be.
All right. Next question.
Pretty interesting. Scar Tissue Films asks, what are your top 5 favorite movies of all time? Mine are Empire Strikes Back, Braveheart, Goodfellas, whoa, Goodfellas,
Goodfellas.
Pulp Fiction, and Avengers: Infinity War.
Before you answer that, this is the one thing that I want to nitpick about Twitter. You cannot edit a tweet. which is like, I guess it makes sense. It make comedic value, like the Covfefe Donald Trump incident a couple of years ago. But then like it's not like this. Like whenever I tweet something and I
Goo.
mispronounce it or edit something, I have to delete the tweet and upload a new one. So yeah,
We type everything. It's very annoying.
I did. Yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway,
Albert, what's your top five?
what was the question? Top five. Okay.
Top five. Yeah.
Let me check my letterbox once again. In no particular order: Sing Street, Back to the Future, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Both of these films right there. Both, I mean, Raiders are so good, and I guess Back to the Future is so rewatchable. I just love that film so much. Easily one of the most rewatchable film of all time. Sing Street also very rewatchable. It's one of the films that makes me deep dive into movie and love movies, and the music is so good. Listen to Drive It Till You Stole It, and you'll like it. Spider-Verse has grown so much into me. I'm a comic book guy, and seeing Spider-Man in that tale in an animated fashion, which is so good, and the animated style is so good, and the story, which is so compelling and quite emotional journey, and seeing everything work together, and the voice cast is also amazing. So yeah, Spider-Verse. How many is that? 4. And I guess, first of all, Raiders and Last Crusade, both Indiana Jones films, those are very interchangeable to me. Sometimes I feel like I like Raiders more. Sometimes I feel like Last Crusade more. So those 4. And the last one is probably Avengers Endgame, just because MCU literally the birth for movies for me. The film that brought me in was the Avengers, and Endgame. Even though it's definitely not a perfect film, I've come to the conclusion that Endgame is the best third act of any film in history of films, in my opinion. It's just so amazing it's just what they are able to do in terms of that scope, in terms of the battle and everything. So yeah, I freaking love Endgame. So yeah, those are my 5. How about you?
My 5. It's tough, man. It's tough. But I know, in no particular order, I know Coraline would be in there. That's for sure. Coraline. I'm really torn if I want to go with Infinity War or Endgame. But I think I would go with Endgame just because it makes me feel more.
All right.
That and then
at least you have a happy ending. Well, sort of. Tony died.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of, yeah.
Instead of everyone else snapping to dust.
And then I don't know, man. I like Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
I like Spider-Verse a lot. And then wait, is this big? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I guess I don't know. Tangled?
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't say that sooner.
No, the thing is, I like Tangled, but I wouldn't like. But I don't know if it's really top 5. I know like Coraline is top 5 for me. And then what's one more? I would go with. I think I would go with The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched that so much.
Another stop motion film.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So basically the recap: Coraline and Avengers Endgame, Spider-Verse, Reservoir Dogs, and Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy watching what's his name, stop motion movies.
They're good.
It's like the craft, the time they put into it, and like seeing all those things just put together. I'm like, oh my god! But the thing is, it's sad. It is sad when a stop motion movie is bad. It's like kind of bad, like Missing Link. I don't like that.
I still yet to see it.
Yeah, but it's stop motion, so I have to see. I think I watched most of the stop motion stuff. If you go in the live comments there, Albert.
Yeah, hold on.
Fred Love Movies.
Fred Love Movies is in the comment. I guess we'll answer his comment first, and then we'll go back to the last Twitter question. I believe we have one more. So Fred Love Movies. Let's go in reverse. He said since we're gonna talk about favorite stop motion film.
Favorite stop motion film, Coraline, of course. Coraline has a special place in my heart. It's the. Wait, when does Wally come out? 2008?
2000. Wally is 2007. No, 2008. Yeah, Wally 2008.
2008. Okay, so no. Coraline is the first time ever I watched a movie in cinema using 3D glasses. That was the very first time.
That's an
I
interesting
don't.
choice for a 3D for a stop motion film. For a 3D
I
for a
don't. I
3D
don't
film.
even know why. Huh?
For a 3D film, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. And then I don't know. It's stop motion, and then so I really like that, and then it has that whimsical charm of it. I don't know. I like wacky stuff, something like Coraline, Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. I like those kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like stop motion and those stuff put together. Coraline, so good. And there's that like horror element that I like. It's like,
Yeah.
god damn, that's so nice. Such a well put movie.
I'm looking at Wikipedia of films of stop motion films, and I realize I haven't seen that much. I've seen Isle of Dogs, I've seen Kubo, and Coraline in terms of Laika. Those are the only ones that I've seen.
You should watch like Box Trolls,
I know I've
Paranorman.
been
That's
meaning
good.
to. I've been meaning to. So I guess the one that stands out to me the most, I haven't seen Coraline in so long. I really like Fantastic Mr. Fox, Wes Anderson.
Oh yeah, I forgot that movie too.
That might be it. I guess I like Nightmare Before Christmas a lot too. But I just want to shout this fun film out because I saw this one in the list and I'm like, oh, I forget that film was a thing.
Corpse Bride.
I don't remember how much. I never written Corpse Bride. I don't remember how much I liked it, but I remember this film freaked me out as a kid, and it's the Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit.
Oh, I love that. I think no, Wallace and Gromit is legit the thing that makes me love stop motion. I watch a lot of the Wallace and Gromit
They are good.
shows.
They're big, and I think they're based in Australia. I think I might be wrong,
I don't
but
know,
they're
but
big. And I remember
Mhm.
growing up with a lot of Wallace and Gromit merchandise for some reason.
I don't have any of the merchandise, but I do remember there's one episode of Wallace and Gromit that makes me so scared. It's like the episode where they went to the moon and there's that like evil robot thing that I think once stopped them from coming back from the moon to Earth. Do you remember that?
No, hold on. The reason why I opened my mouth is that I just found out that Shaun the Sheep is a spin-off of Wallace and Gromit.
It is. How did you not realize?
What? I thought it's a different universe.
No, it's not. It's the same
What?
universe. But yeah,
I didn't
so
know.
basically, that episode of Wallace and Gromit scared the crap out of me when I was a child. I don't know why. Maybe it's the evil robot, but I don't know.
I
But
don't
yes,
remember that.
but Wallace and Gromit, yeah, that's the like. I watched that when I was young, and then I played the
I
games
never,
too and stuff like
I
that.
never
So it's
realized
like
they were. Now that I think about it, they are stop motion.
I'm
I never
into it.
realized they were stop motion, man. I really never,
Mm.
because I haven't seen them in so long. I never put two and two together that they are stop motion. Damn.
What Shaun the Sheep?
Shaun the Sheep and Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, because
I thought it was just their animation style.
no, it's not. They use clay for all those stuff. I watched
Yeah,
like the behind the scenes and
I'm
everything.
looking at
I'm like,
it.
whoa.
So cool.
No, if you guys haven't watched, you should watch the Kubo and the two strings behind the scenes.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yes,
They
I
have, like,
watched that. I'm like, oh my god!
the scale to it though. They literally make it like the set is like human size. It's like the size of this room, my room. That's like the set, and they put like so many chairs and stuff.
Yeah, and then there's a bit of a spoiler. When they show the scenes when there's that big skeleton.
Yes,
thing,
that's
the
amazing.
rig for it. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Yeah,
It's so good, man. And then they have like all the different faces, the individual hair, kind of for the monkey. They move it one by one. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I can't. I will. I won't ever be able to be that patient in my whole life.
I know. I won't be naked. Fred also asks, hey there, long time fan, first time question asker. Well, you've asked us some stuff in the past, so you're lying to yourself, Fred.
Yeah. Stop lying, Freddy.
What is a movie that would surprise a lot of people? Wait, what? What is a movie that will surprise a lot of people?
What surprise?
Oh, I think there's supposed to be a comma in between people. So, what is a movie that will surprise a lot of people that you like?
Cat in the Hat.
I don't know if people at this point, if you've been listening to the show, I don't know if people will surprise a lot of people.
Okay, fine, not Cat in the Hat.
I guess this is pretty much. I guess this is a guilty pleasure. I guess this is what it's saying. Most probability is pretty good too. I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
I guess it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know. Would
Mine
people
would
be
be
surprised? Would people be surprised that I say I like Pitch Perfect a lot? I don't know if it would.
the first one, right? Not the third one.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one is pretty good. No, like
You know
to
what?
me, what?
I have a damn good guilty pleasure for grown-ups. That film
Grown-ups,
sucks,
yeah.
but it was at a time where I just love the comedy of it.
You just love all those fart jokes, don't you? That time, you make me watch it. You
I
make
love. I haven't seen it in so long, but I remember watching it and loving it. So I gotta grown-ups,
Oh.
man. Plus, I have the
The-
basketball scene. So
mine is either no. Cat in the Hat is definitely one. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The Adventure of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I still haven't seen that. So.
It's a really there's young Taylor Lautner in there, I think.
It is Taylor Lautner, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I swear to God, when I was like a kid, when I still don't understand English yet that much,
Mm-hmm.
that movie is like a religion. I watch it. I watch it every single day while
Wow.
eating, while doing my homework, while taking a haircut. I hope I can do it while I'm like in school, but I cannot. Yeah. And then like I really wish that one day a shark boy would just appear in my dream, take my arms and bring me away.
Okay.
Never happened.
Okay. Quick tangent back to grown-ups. So I play in the movie trivia club, Real Genius. We did an after hours thing where we just do more different type of movie trivia. And one of the game that we did is like guess the movie based on the frames. So it gets progressively easier from like difficult frames, from like a near impossible frames to get to like very obvious frames. Like example, Avengers, like one of the most ridiculous frames is just a frame of like the skyscraper or the sky, which unless you've seen the film multiple times, you wouldn't have get it. And like the final frame is like the circle shot.
Okay, I get it.
So it gets progressively easier and it's more points when you get it in the impossible one if you can get it. But there is also minus points if you get it wrong. So for some reason, the film that they selected was one of them that they made was Grown Ups.
Okay.
And like I'm pretty sure no one else realized it. But as soon as I saw that frame, I'm like, oh my god! Oh! Like I got so excited. Like I'm trying to process my head. Like what is this? What is this? That I even forget to buzz in. Like I'm supposed to buzz in with my name. I forget my own name. I'm like, oh, Albert. Finally, I realized like it's Grown Ups. And like, and then they're like, yeah. Like I got it at the first frame.
What scene is it? What frame do they use?
In the when
Is
they
it the
were
arrow?
No. It is the first scene of the film where they're playing basketball and they're still kids, and it is a frame of the two young girls which are like fanboying over the basketball team.
Ah,
Do you even know? If I can find a scene, I'll try.
I don't remember, man. I only
If I
watched
can
Grown
find
Up
a scene.
once.
But it's literally like if I can find it. But yeah, that is just I don't even know how I was able to get that right in the beginning. It's like kind of insane. Anyway, where were
Nah,
we?
Grown Ups. So yeah.
Oh, guilty pleasure. Yeah, I like Bumblebee a lot, even though I'm not a fan of the other Transformers films. But yeah,
I'm really hoping Cats will be a guilty pleasure for me. There is something I'm really hoping for some reason.
all right. Well, while I'm trying to find the scene, we have one final question.
From Cinema Ways. Favorite Valentine's Day movie?
So I guess
I
Valentine
do
is
not-
coming up.
Deadpool. That's a Valentine's movie.
Good pick.
But yeah, I don't like rom-coms. I don't like any romance
As you
stuff that
expressed in the
much.
beginning.
Yep. So it's either Deadpool or La La Land.
I don't think La La
I
Land
guess
is
Sing
good.
3.
La La Land is not a good Valentine's Day movie because they break up in the end, and it's sad.
The song is good.
Yeah, but
So
it's
you
not.
get it. No,
It's a sad.
like
It's a sad
you
romance.
watch the whole movie and then you cut off at the end.
It's like saying watching Eternal Sunshine in the beginning of in Eternal Sunshine is a good romance film because it's not. It's a romance film, but it's a sad romance film. Just like if you watch
Yeah.
500 Days of Summer for Valentine's, it's a sad, sad film. But yeah,
That yeah. No, watch La La Land until the part where they sing the I don't know what's the song called? I
huh?
don't know whatever the song is. When Emma Stone and who's his name?
City of
Who's
Stars, Ryan Gosling.
yeah, City of Stars. When those two are like playing the piano together, cut right there. Happy ending. Good Valentine's movie. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I would say Deadpool. I still find it funny when they try so hard to what's the name promote it as a Valentine's movie.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
cannot find a grown-up scene. I give up. It's probably too impossible from a film that's like not very acknowledged. Anyway, Valentine's movie. Um, Sing Street is a damn good one, I guess. When Harry Met Sally is a classic rom-com. It's a pretty good one. A recent one that came out, The Big Sick, is a pretty good, feel good movie. About Time. Okay, I feel like About Time is good. Because it have comedic vibes as well, but it's very romantic. It's very sweet. It have a fantasy aspect to it, so it's not a regular cheesy rom-com. And it have amazing stacked cast: Domhnall Gleeson, Rachel McAdams, Vanessa Kirby. Before she was famous. And
Vanessa Kirby. You
Margot
say?
Robbie, Margot Robbie is there too before they were famous as well.
What was the title that you say it was?
About Time.
Let me look at Vanessa.
This is where she was before famous. She doesn't even. You probably won't recognize her that much. But yeah.
Probably, yeah. Let me see.
But yeah, Love Actually. Well, I guess Love Actually is more of a Christmas film, so I'm not gonna put that in there.
Oh, nice.
In terms of Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. I don't know what.
No, I would really do if it's just a straight romance About Time. If you want a rom-com, screw it. If you want a rom-com with a bit of good romance, I love Crazy Rich Asians, so go with that.
I do not know.
or if you just want a more comedic one, Forgetting Sarah Marshall is pretty damn funny. And Mila.
Is that the one with the Marshall guy?
Jason Segel, yeah.
Yeah, Segel. Yeah. Okay, Jason Segel, that's his name.
All right. So we answer all the questions.
Yay! I look forward to answering more questions.
Yeah. So if you want to ask us a question, go tag us on Twitter at the Councilmen Show, or just go to the live chat, or just go to Instagram. So yeah, let us know.
Yeah, dude, answering questions is so much fun. Oh, by the way, another stop motion I didn't get to mention, Corpse Bride. Really good.
Corpse Bride, yeah.
You should watch that first. Yeah, you should watch that. It's Tim Burton, so it's nice.
Quick question. When are we gonna do the 2 truths and 1 lie game?
Whenever the other two comes up.
So we're gonna wait for the other two to actually do it, and then when everyone is on, and then we'll do the game.
I mean, like, what you want to do a 2-person game? Remember the last time we do a 2-person game? It was Spyfall. With 2 people.
But the thing is, Spyfall doesn't work that way. 2 truths and 1 lie still works that way.
I know, but they're fine. I guess we're doing it.
We'll wait.
Maybe
We'll
next
wait.
episode.
We'll wait for them.
We will see.
Yeah. I'm trying to find. Oh, okay.
We'll see how it
I found my questions. I thought I lost it. You have a question. I have we have those questions as well. We just like the statements. We just have to make sure they do it. We'll remind them.
Yes, indeed.
All All right.
So
I
yeah,
think we covered pretty
so
much everything. This has been a good show. It's been a fun
yeah,
show.
it's a pretty nice show. Yeah, so I guess we'll plug it up now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
yeah, let's plug it up.
Wow.
Oh, I love plugging. So okay, I
Wow.
guess you guys can you get I guess oh dude, you know what's a good romance movie?
Okay. What?
SpongeBob.
What?
He loves Bikini Bottom so much. Ah,
In the realm of TV shows, watch the I believe the summer long, the 1 hour special of Phineas and Ferb where they go to Paris or something. I think it's when they go to Paris. That one was quite a sweet episode. And then when Phineas finally sing with Isabella, the one where the ending song is like "Summer belongs to
so
you" or something like that.
come along with me to the no, that's a different song.
That's Adventure Time. But yeah, so the Summer Belongs to You episode of Phineas and Ferb. That's a pretty sweet, funny, and a good TV show. So yeah.
Alright, so okay, now really plug it up. So you guys can find me on Instagram at KYA27, and then you can find me on Twitch and Mixer at DiscoMonkey027. And I guess now I don't know. Is this a plug worthy thing over the letterbox stuff?
Sure, you can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Let's go monkey on Letterboxd.
Yeah, that's about it, I guess. I'm too lazy to edit stuff for the YouTubes. Literally, that's why. I
What do
thought
you
I thought I
what
was
do you
gonna be more motivated. I guess not.
what do you think I do? Why do you think I do podcasts? I don't have to edit this thing. Maybe I have to edit something, but not that much.
So yeah, follow me on Discord on the Twitch and Mixer. I just alternate between those two whenever I feel like it. Yeah, so Albert, go ahead, plug it up. Boy.
All right. Before I plug it up, shout out to Ariq and Teguh as well. Go check out their stuff. You can follow the Councilmen at Councilmen Show on Twitter and Instagram. Like once again, leave us comments, leave us questions, and we'll answer them. Those are our Twitter handles. You can find our show, The Councilmen, wherever you listen to podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Podbean, Anchor, of course, and everything.
Mhm.
So yeah, thanks for everyone who does that. Someone recently, God, I don't think I can check because I don't know how to check. But I got a notification recently that someone from Anchor choose our podcast as one of their favorites, which is apparently a thing. Like you can favorite the podcast. So shout out to you. I forgot your name because I cannot. Once again, I don't know how to check. But yeah, shout out to you,
Yay!
whoever
Thank
that is.
you.
So yeah, check us out, The Councilman, on wherever you listen to podcasts. And we can watch the video version on my channel, Jaw Movies. That's where the video version of this lies. And you can check out my other stuff on this channel, Jaw Movies. I do trailer reactions. I do the version of this. I do a Schmodown show. If you're a fan of my stuff in Schmodown, called Not the Pigs. That's me and Kenneth. We try to cover weekly stuff about the Schmodown. Maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly. We'll figure it out as we go. And you can check out my Twitter handle and Instagram handle at Wiradharma, JAWIRDHARMA. So yeah, I believe that is it.
Is that all the? Oh no.
Letterbox,
What?
Letterbox Jaw Movies. I guess that's it.
No, Albert. Screw Letterbox. And don't forget, if you guys want to ask us any questions, go ahead. As mentioned before,
And
on
leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts to help us in the algorithm a lot. Thank you.
yay. Yeah. So the question stuff on Instagram, Twitter, or you can just come into the live show and live comment on it, and we'll react to it. Yep. So with that, the council has spoken, and we'll see you on the next episode.